Well, my plans changed. We was gonna do a church job, but they had some ordeal going on. So there's like, well, we're gonna hold you off for a little bit and then we'll get back with you. But like, we definitely want you to do it, but we just got stuff going on. So I'm not gonna go into detail because that's between the church and the other thing that was going on. So nothing bad, nothing, it's just land and stuff. So we're gonna take this off. It's just had rained a while ago, and now it's like sticky and muggy. So I've got to tighten this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off because we're gonna go ahead and get the frame fixed, which I'll show you. I got my homemade I think it's the bud wheels. Took that and then took some pieces of metal, made me a little fire pit because you can take all that apart. So we got cedar, so I was going to throw it in there, and later tonight, you know, not that close to the mulcher, but pull it out of the way, and which I stuck me some cedar in there, which I got to clean it out. So right now, since I've got time, and we'll be in Chattanooga tomorrow, see, it looks like rain from right here. Thought it was leaking something. Can't get that thing to unlock. There we go. Thought something was broke. I think it's where the water run down. But anyway, we'll be in Chattanooga tomorrow, Chattanooga, Tennessee, to look at a job for my trailer place that I bought, this Lamar 20+5. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned out because I don't want no fire in here. That way we can go ahead and get everything going. This thing's taking a lot of abuse. It's cracked there, cracked all the way to there, and it's starting to crack here. Somehow that side right there is twisted, and then the paint's coming off there. My boy Brandon, his dad's gonna help me weld this up after work, and that way we can get this thing going back on the road, because the cat head that I quoted was a HM 416, and it's a bite limiter, and the bite limiters have the tines in between here to keep from you know, bite limiters, so it limits the bite on, you know, big trees and stuff like that. Well, we're going to reinforce that center side, and it was $44,000, so it was $4,000 less than the seam off. And truly, to be honest with you, I would rather get a 150D seam off head because they're the best on the market, and their mulching knives are like $700-800 at the max. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. So took some wood pieces out. I like to save some of those stuff for fire and stuff. But I'm gonna get my impact out to fix that. It's like a 24mm, and then I got those. There's like a 19mm to take those apart. I'm gonna get all the mulch out, which I think there's supposed to be a boot here, and it don't. You know, it packs that cylinder. I'm surprised it ain't started leaking yet. So go ahead and get it cleaned out. That way a couple more weeks and it'll be packed like it is. So I just don't never clean it out. But I did, before I left, clean this is what happens because these debris kits causes problems. So that one's hanging. Well, can't see that one. Well, the debris kits, stuff will get down in there, and it was fully packed right under the cylinder, and it was getting to the point where it was starting to pack hard, like dirt. I'm like, that's not good, because that's how most people bend cylinders. And when they bend cylinders, and then it shreds metal through the hydraulic system, and then, yeah, and you cause yourself thousands and thousands of dollars. So just keep it cleaned out. I mean, it takes a little extra time, but yeah. This is why this one's kind of annoying. The only reason why this thing's held up as long as it has is because of the mulch that was packing it. I mean, it's pretty packed. So It's because of these fins right here. They fall down in between it. Every time you push trees, it just shakes it and it goes right straight down. So I'm actually just going to throw this here because we got nothing but sand here. And this mulch ain't going to do nothing other than make it a base. That way it'll break down in the topsoil. So I'm going to get all this cleaned out. Some of it's pretty damp, so I'm going to try to clean it out the best I can. Clean it out so that way we can mulch it. Or not mulch it. That way we can weld on it and stuff like that without it catching on fire. It's going to be hard to get all the little nooks and crannies, but if I can get all the dry stuff, we should be good. So let me get it cleaned out. Man, that took a little bit. It was growing stuff in there because it stays so damp. Now I'm all itchy because which I break out everything. But look how big that pump is. You think being that big of a pump, that thing should be absolutely slinging. Which there's right there, you can kind of see right there where I patched it and it's held in. You tell it's been beat right there pretty bad. That's where it's cracking. Let's see. Right here it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hook up to it and rotate that back. I'm not really sure. Need to. And then also hit it down a little bit because it's pretty high. So it's already starting to beat it up pretty bad. So may try to clean it up a little bit on this back side and weld a plate and then weld it flush again. Just hit it down until it's flush and then throw in some pieces on the front side. So I think when I raise that back up, it should raise it all the way up. So that's about the cleanest I can get it. I mean, I took the Eco Dookie right there and old George over there hanging out. I'm gonna mulch all this stuff back up. So that's the cleanest it's ever gonna get again until about 1 or 2 mulchings. It should be filled back up. So I'm gonna take it like this, so that way it'll blow all the dust and all that and all the mulch that's left in there. So we should be okay. Found some worms in there too. It's crazy. So probably have a bunch of ticks too at the end of the day. So I checked myself, but we're gonna go ahead and get that unloaded and then load this up to the skid steer and see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit that back down with a piece of wood so that way I can get it flush. So all I gotta do and he's gotta do is get in there, weld it, and then go with it. So I gotta find some metal too.
Let it cool a little bit.
It's paper thin.
Well, it's pretty hot.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Speed slow.
What was it you turned?
It was on 6. It was on 7. We turned to 7.
The wire?
Yep.
The one on top?
Top, yep, the small one.
First.
We need more heat. I think Brandon had the wire speed on like 6.5, 6 1/4.
It's on 7 now.
It's on 6. It's kind of hard to tell yet. It's 6. See if we thing's so old, I can't really tell. Was the wire speed too slow?
Glass is fogging up. Breathing too long.
Oh yeah. It's burning in my skin. Oh,
That
yeah.
stuff hot.
Yeah, I need that bottom right corner now. Need to rotate that drum.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to rotate it somehow now.
Right there. That's bet your bitch. Best bet right there. I think the stuff we're welding is thicker than what we was working with. I'll help hold that drum a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good right there.